Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Alright. Welcome to a game from 2018 called Kingdom Come Deliverance, made by Warhorse Studios. I did say I was going to start this game. Figured now is a good time. I would like to get it done before Path of Exile. I believe it starts in December. And of course we're going to be doing a brand new game. I do have some save files, but I'm not going to care. DLC, I don't have all of them. Anyway, From the Ashes is the only one I really cared about for this, playthrough. Additionally, I've never actually beaten this game. I have made it to a certain point, though. This game is, as far as I can tell, one of the most realistic medieval RPGs. I let that opening cutscene play so everyone could get a little tidbit. But let's begin. Yes, I want to overwrite. I'm debating on hardcore or not. I should have made this decision before stream. But I like making decisions on stream. This way you guys get to see everything. Nah. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go normal. So that's just re-showing the cutscene there. Retelling. game looks amazing, by the way. 2018. If Warhorse Studios is watching this, you did amazing. I can't wait for number 2.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine
Right.
state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
So, by the means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, do not worry. All character... Yeah. So in other words, you just choose... Basically, you're just choosing your starting bonus levels. And... we'll go with chatting to increase our speech.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Yeah.
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal! You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong, I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Okay.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Okay.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Can I get
I'm
something to eat?
hungry.
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is Father
Okay.
angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Yep.
Do you
All
need
right,
me to do
well-
anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Alright. So, it's a first-person game. As you can see, look kind of weird when you do this. Got a compass up top. In the middle, we have the red bar, which is our health. The yellow bar, which is our stamina. As you just saw there. And that it only goes halfway because of... Oh man, it feels so good to be back in this game. We're taking all the food. Lentil soup. So this game, to my knowledge, is extremely realistic to what times were like. And when I say extremely realistic, I mean like this is what a house would be. Yeah, like you gotta be close enough to get stuff.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
So that little bar you saw, that was stuff to eat. All. So yeah. Okay, down button. So, strength we got a perk. We can have... I forget how many points we actually get. I'll have to double check that, but... Gravedigger, carrying dead or unconscious bodies around won't cost you any stamina, and they will burden you only half as much. Stronghold, blocking an opponent's strike with your shield will cost 30% less. We're taking that, because I like using a shield. Okay, so there we go. And open. So, storeroom. And heading outside. Compass will tell you where to go. It's gonna take me. So, A, go to father, B, go to sword fighting lesson. Go to father. And let's talk.
At least you're up. That's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Alright. So I got a few quests, or a few objectives. But yeah, this looks amazing. So we're going to go up to get the crossguard first. The little, what I love is that this is actually, like, we can actually head over there, where the cursor is. No, wrong button.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Alright, got the crossguard. So, there's a lot in the codex here. General, you know, general locations, different events. So, if I remember correctly, this is in... Right now we're in 1403 for the year. Controls. There is a lot going on. As you can see, the map's quite big. Eventually we can get all these clouds gone, but right now all we got is Scarlets. button. Just like old Dark Souls 3. Press B to sprint. Alright. So we're going to go to Kunish first.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
So, two choice. You can say pay for the tools at least, or pay the lot or else. What to do? Should we be diplomatic, or should we choose to fight? We did level speech. Let's try diplomacy.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Now we got persuasion. So, sometimes you need to use the powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. You can often choose what kind of impression you want to leave. So you see the different symbols. Simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire, how well groomed you are, with reputation can make a big difference. The swords are basically, you choose to fight. That's violence. The coins are bribe, and in special cases, you can try a skill like horsemanship or that. Additionally, as you can see, the different level of reputation with them. Our speech, yeah. I'll let you guys read over that for a little bit. Well, pause the video if you want to. Okay. So, we can just say you can expect a visit from father, or we can fight him. I think this is gonna fail. Let's try this.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Bye.
Alright. So, fight time. So, right trigger is hook, strong, slower over the head. Right bumper is quick attack, kick. Can press down on the right stick to lock onto target. Left bumper blocks. Okay, so Dark Souls controls, basically, for now. That's just for me. So, your wounds will indicate if you're wounded and if you're bleeding. The red bars are health, gold is our stamina, and then that purple bar that's going to appear over there to the left of our health is their health.
Doppeltele. Damn. Curse it! Now.
Level went up. You can see to the left there. Man. There we are.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Alright. So, our health went down. Could use marigold option. Alright. Axe. I need the hammer and the nails. Biggest food too. Hammer and nails. Now that that's done,
God be with you,
charcoal
Henry.
burner.
Good health to you. Take care.
Alright. So. What do we need? 10 charcoal.
Take care.
We want 10. We need to pay for... We need to pay 5. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so now... we're gonna go up here. And have some basic sword fighting lessons. There is a thing for herbalism that you can get. It's not here. We're gonna hold off on a lot of the perks until I do some research. Ah, here he is.
Hey, have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
So we're doing this first due to short version. I remember this part of the game. And because of that, we're doing this first. And doing things in the order I've already chosen to do them in. Now, you saw me pick up some sage. That's used for our herbalism. Yeah. So there's 3 things here. There is a hidden perk that we can get for herbalism. So if you have enough fragrant herbs in your inventory, you get 2 charisma. If your horse has enough fragrant herbs, it will shy less, which means it'll be braver. Your herbs you can sell herbs for 15% more, and herb picking will add experience to your strength, which is nice. Strength does have a lot of perks. So there's a perk we can get for herbalism, and actually there's a way to this game is older and I'm not going to be doing it, but there is a way to how to word this? Not how to word this, what am I thinking? We can level herbalism up to 20, or whatever the max level it is, before we even leave Skolix here. Like, literally. But, nettles. You pick enough of these, we pick enough of these, we get a bonus to, I think it's vitality. Anyway, I'm not too worried about it. We'll get it eventually.
Can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Yeah. Time for some fun.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Yep.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Now you're getting it. Very good. All right. Fine. Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Good. Not bad. Very good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Yep. Okay.
Fine. Now you're getting it.
Need some stamina.
Good. Once again. All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
So, give us a little basic combat tutorial. It's actually pretty in-depth, as you saw with that star, and how some of the points would turn red. That determined what side we can attack from. So there's 6 different ways of attack. So, tavern.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is
even
spouting
the
shit.
Austrian dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
No. I'm not. We're not going.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
That's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you possibly chance like this?
Yeah. There is Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like Father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
So, save your snaps. Basically, savory snaps. It's 7% alcohol, or whatever you want to know it as. They have infinite durability, unlike this piece of cheese, which will only last for 5 days. And you use them when you eat, it will save the game. So, if you need more, you can always, you can buy it from a trader or at a tavern. Better again, you can actually, eventually you can learn the recipe to make them. So, you got everything for Father. So, let's get going.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
To put that much detail into metal.
By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish. So what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, and not your fists.
And like even the ripples for the
Furnace
heat
is ready.
from the fire.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
We already picked them up.
Henry, are you alright?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
It seems the lad's lost his mind. Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
That sword.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Uh-oh. Army on a village.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
We're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Get through the gates!
Yeah.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Got it! Sir Radzig came all that way to see us. Wonder why. So, we're on a timer. This is one thing the quest does. Or this game does. Take too long doing stuff. Like when you're on a quest like this, quest takes too long doing stuff. And you take too long doing things, you will, okay, we're paused. I want to look at sprint with B, jump with X, crouching, call horse, map, inventory, combat. Okay, so they were off to the right there. Ow, come on. Okay. Well, we're gonna restart. We're gonna restart that part, cause fuck. This is what it's like early on in this game. No armor, no weapons. And this is what I mean by it is very difficult. We whistled, got their attention. Too soon. We should have done that while we should have done that later. But essentially, we'll have a character that we...
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Shut up, beast!
Yeah.
So we whistled and got them off of Teresa there. Oh, you. That's what they were doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Luckily, I remember where Talmberg is.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream. Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
Hear them behind me. Don't want to turn around, but I want to see.
Kittekerem a nyakat, te nyomoron!
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz! Run for it!
Don't have too much further to go.
Szét szabdallak, te fostalicska!
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
Kittekerem a nyakat, te nyomoronc!
Yeah!
Come on. I know they're right beside me. I can hear it. Come on, just gotta get there. There's Talmberg. We can see it right now. There we are.
Oh my god! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Valaki! Help! Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanyo! Who's in there?
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
Who is that?
I don't know. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
There we are.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
This game has such a good narrative. At least from my point of view. Okay, so if you are on YouTube, I'm going to call that for episode 1. That'll be the intro episode. So, again, if you're on YouTube, that is episode 1. Thank you all for watching. Have fun, stay safe, and welcome. Hope you like Kingdom Come Deliverance. There's more of it to come, and we are playing the second one when it releases in 2025. Catch you in the next one.